through. Obviously, New York first in, but it will be Afro. Managed to get in and get it, and there's a few kills already going down for London. But Hydra and Kismet, they stop the bleed.
It's such a huge matchup, isn't it? When you're thinking about Hydra, you're thinking about Afro. Two of the best SMGs in the league. Both from Europe going at it up against each other. Good play from Nasty here as well. And again,
difference between the two teams at the moment, but they are trying to put them into the blender here, Ton.
Trying their best. London gonna have to fight their way out as best as they can. It's a difficult position to be in. Kismet now, front door. Is he gonna be able to find two? Yes, he is, all on his own. Sniff.
They certainly haven't, and to tell you what, New York, they are going to lose the lead here. Let's find out how they recover with a New York sub. But already the trade has come through. They've got to lock down the stairs. Kills going back and forth. New York are slowly but surely trying to make their right position. Nasty's got the awareness, and thank you very much. And London,
they're pretty much doing what this side of NYSL did to them. They're forcing them into those back spawns, and there's Zero with all three. There's another player pushing him as well, as Crimsix going to be the next on the chopping block. It does not matter, the damage is already done. Zero is just refusing to die outside cliff.
P1 control, and they don't have it. Hydra is here though, gets that first kill, and now London are reeling. They don't have the bodies, they don't have the position. Afro has to stay alive, keep that available for his teammate to get through. As Hydra keeps cutting his way through London, he now gets onto the point. One more chow. Of course, the French Phenom breaks this open. He has been crucial. He's been making plays that matter, and they need him once again to break this. Finds one on the boat. Now going to spit forward, knows exactly where Nasty is. It's Hydra again.
We're thinking of P1 shortly.
Nasty trying to cut everybody down. Found it. Afro finds another one as well. It's pressure for New York. They have to worry. They aren't going to get this rotation. They aren't going to get the scrap time. And Nasty's ready in P1. New York have everything to do. London have to get the reinforcements here.
It's about the climb. They've got to go if you're New York. Nasty inside the point. London 4 away.
And now they come. Here come New York. Seconds are ticking. And Paulehx is trying to make him. It's not going to be good enough. New York were not fast. They were too slow.
Well, you've got 2 bomb sites. B is going to go down 3v3.
Okay, New York have a little bit of an advantage now. They just have to defend this site. 36 seconds on the clock. Nobody really moving. It's a very slow execute from them. And I'm going to see whether or not New York can figure this one out. You can see London trying to reinforce. They need to get towards this bomb site now. Crimsix going around for a different position. And it's a Ninja Defuse! Oh my goodness! I'm sorry I didn't hype it up, but at LAN you keep quiet and you watch it unfold. Paulehx is left alone in a 1 versus 2 with the sniper. He cannot believe his teammate has gone down, but he gets the first one. Brings it down on 1v1 versus Nasty. And the boomstick is banging. Can he find one more kill?
Nasty will find his way out. 40 seconds to play with here, and he just has to be patient. He's holding the angles. He's going to see him all. The hitmarker comes in. Nasty survives.
And now Nasty's going to be a little bit worried for it. Does he hold this? Does Paulehx hold it? Exactly where each other are, they don't know. They come into it as well, and it will be Nasty in the end. Holds it. He's going to stay forward.
I was about to say, remember that he's got a glide bomb. You've got to be careful of your subliners. At least somebody dies. Yeah, surely. No, he finds nothing. So maybe a little bit of a misplay by London, but nonetheless, that gives them that pressure to then push over. And here we go. The bomb's going to be going down to 4 versus 4 retake for subliners. You need it.
Can they get in position in time? Kismet's going to be found as well. Zero opens up with the first blood. New York have to move now. They have to be greater than London in every single trade. And Paulehx is looking, and London are throwing shoulders. London are setting up. They are wondering where the subliners are as bullets start to fly for them. Hydra's making a move. Zero's about to be caught. Surely no. Afro finds another one. New York in a 2 versus 4. Paulehx trying to get it. He goes down as well. And Crimsix last alive drops. And the Ravens go 2-0 up.
That's happened after how they found themselves here. Are they going to go out without a whimper like this? Surely not a team like this squad. Ravens, a big hit over towards B. New York ready for a Kismet. Is at least there 2. Is he going to get taken down? He is.
They will have to settle for trying to get those ticks on the way.
Oh, the shots from Paul. He's going to be able to now clear this out as London continue to pressure. Lives all even. Tick in for London though, so it's in a better...
It's a 4 versus 5. Time is ticking. They're trying to get into this one. Kismet's going to try and hold them down. It's going to be Afro who gets into it originally. They have opened the puzzle. It's tense now. Nobody can afford to lose anything, and it's going to be Kismet with 2. Finds it. It's a 3 versus 2. Zero gets another one. It's Hydra and Crimsix to try and pull this one out of the fire. Hydra's there. Kismet goes for the chow. Hydra gets the first one. It's a 2 versus 2.
But the thing is here for New York, they're the ones that have to move. Nasty covering. The next gunfight is absolutely massive. Oh my god, it ships in the night. Hydra gets away. And all of a sudden, Crimsix towards the back surviving. Hydra now on the flank. Finds another 2. It's a number 3. Zero's still alive. He goes down.
London's coming off that respawn, and Paulehx is going to be there. He's causing issues, he's causing problems! Paulehx just gets around the back, and they have to deal with him. They have to try and find him. The kills are all New York. Paulehx finds another one, and New York are in.
It has been a crucial moment in this map for the side of London. They can't get rid of Kismet.
This is their game to lose as Hydra stays alive and finds another one. Crimsix gets one more, and it's a dagger as Hydra
Performance from the side of New York. I don't know if London are going to have the time. They're not going to have the numbers. That attacking round.
New York have been glorious. They have taken the control. They have stayed alive here at Champs.
At the perfect time. London, because of that beneficial side, though, do get a good chunk of time, even though they pretty much get wiped off the map. Now the rotation up towards P2 is important. P3 also is something you have to consider, but London have to consider winning a gunfight at some stage here. Hydra skating around inside of P2. Crimsix will help them out. Still time towards New York.
New York have stacked this heavy as well. Every single way they go, there are just bodies ready to cut them down, and London can't find anything. New York are just getting gunned. But Hydra now on a 4 streak, and they have flipped the spawns as well. New York are playing perfect hardpoint.
A disastrous start though for the side of London. Nothing has went their way so far. Spawning towards dark side. Paul on a 5 spree. Hydra on 5 spree of his own. Can he keep this one going? 2 more for the glide bomb. Can he manage to lock this one in? There's number 2.
Actually coming in from New York as well, and they're trying to just get this one. They want everything. They want P5, they want P1. Zero's got 9 health, eventually find something. Get them off of P5 and then go for P1. And London are trying to open this one up. It wasn't a great P1 from them to kick things off. They'll be looking for a much better second rotation.
Spot, but that deficit has been reduced by London. Can they find themselves a way through towards P3? Can they disrupt the flow? That's not been working in their favor so far. It's a good amount of time at P2, but there's still plenty of work to do. The spawns are there for New York.
And this is going to be the problem. You can see the pressure from New York. They have that rotation. Just locked in, trying to hold this one. Nasty going to go down as well. Paulehx and Afro tries to get through, and Afro finds 2. They managed to get into this point here, but the reinforcements are not there. They don't have the spawn either. New York will be looking to get the bodies here at the same time, and Afro, who has not been having a good series, is coming alive when they need him.
That's 4 in a row. 5 in a row! Oh my goodness, Afro!
Afro, you're going to take this one to the teeth, my friend, unfortunately, and down he goes. And the pressure, Zero's going to try and stay alive. It's Zero versus Crimsix, and he does eventually get the gun, but it's not going to be enough. There are still too many New York players here. Hydra finds 2, jumps out of the window, somehow finds a 3rd, as Hydra continues to be a pain for London.
4 in a row from Hydra, and that 3rd one looked absolutely disgusting from the other POV. Make it 5 from the French phenom. Gizmo, but now they just have to go. They have to go through the front door, 14 seconds away from New York, and they are finding the kills, Pricey. Map 5 is pretty much beckoning.
Oh, Kismet finds 3. London are reeling. London are lost. London are 7 seconds away from being taken down and gone to a map 5 as Crimsix says, all right, I might try and get a glide bomb. Doesn't really matter. The game is done. It's dusted. It's map 5 for New York. And he's going to get him down to a 3 versus 3. But we all know this is a horrible place to attack.
All that grenade in, is it going to hurt? No, it isn't. Not even the hitbox, so no information. Crimsix is going to be the one to hold, but for all that pressure that comes on through, Kismet is then distracted, but still work for London to do. Gizmo gets up close and personal. Crimsix knows he's coming. The distraction tactic is maybe potentially there. Crimsix towards the back will fall. Does find 1, 2v1.
Looking for Paulehx. They're going to go for it. Paulehx holds it. Keeps firing. Tries to get it as well. Zero has to throw it down. And Paulehx has held his fire. And oh my goodness, they clutch up. You can see it. Turns already. Kismet finds 1. Not the second. It's shaky, but it's okay. Hydra has found one back though, but it will there. Hydra comes straight out for it as well, and will get taken down, and Crimsix will get that trade coming through as well. Gizmo though knows where he is and will eventually hold it down for London.
Swinging.
There is a stack coming through. Hydra gets the first blood as well. Kismet looking for the second one. It's still all advantage to New York. They're going for this one. Crimsix finds the second, and London now they 1 versus 4. It's only Zero. He's the last man alive. Hydra's coming to chow. He's coming to say hello. He's found the first.
Look at the setup from New York.
Oh, here we go. It's about to kick off. They're looking for it now, New York. They found him already! And the reverse sweep! London has fallen! The Ravens have been reduced to rubble! And the Cinderella story is still alive!